Well, this is awkward. All right. I turn on the game music. Hopefully the game will, catch up here in a second. There we go. So, I turned on the game music because I did go. Hi, Darkness. I did go on the official Final Fantasy websites and all that garbage, and I found out that they do, in fact, give people permission to play the music from the game if you're streaming or making YouTube videos or any of that business. And you can't, edit the sound or whatever the hell. You can't do. There's a whole bunch of shit you can't do. But for what we're doing, we can do it. So I turned on the sound for the music in the background of the game because apparently it's very epic and I haven't had a chance to listen to it. How is the volume? Can't hear anything game related. It's always low to me. Okay. How about now? Is it overpowering me or no? Okay, so you can hear me pretty loud and clear. All right. Oh, negative. Can't hear, but I'm here. See what I did there? I'm just gonna type something out real quick to Alex. Turn it down a little, like 10%. Okay. How's that? That's a good idea, turning it up during the amped music. Okay, everybody likes it. Okay, perfect. So, new thing I learned today, no matter how I set it here, this does not affect you guys whatsoever. It only affects me. That, in Streamlabs, it affects you guys completely and me not at all. So, now that I have that figured out... Okay, so, Faye, you wanted to jump in a dungeon with me? I would love to do a dungeon with you. Oh, Faye joined my party? Oh, also, sidebar. So, in the last couple of days, we've been toying around with a name for a free company that we're gonna make. And then somebody suggested this name. Jeff knows best. I'm pretty sure he's lurking. He suggested this, and I love it. And so this is what it is. Firefighters. No one's nearly as excited as I am about it. But anyway, so that's what it is. Right? And then it's spelled P-H-Y. Yep. I love it. Okay, and let's see. Faye, you wanted to do... It was the Thorn one, right? Thorn, let me find it. My goodness, click mouse. Mouse, let's go. I'm not seeing it in my... Oh, right here. Thornmarch, right? That's the one? You want it hard? You got it. You're welcome. You're welcome for that. Oh, goodness. So how is everybody's, what day is it today? I don't even know what day it is. Tuesday. How's everybody's Tuesday going? Tuesday has been nice and laid back. Excellent. Excellent. My day was crazy as shit. About to pop this Pepsi in the freezer. Oh my god, like slushy Pepsi. I can tolerate that. I'm not a fan of Pepsi unless it's cherry. I prefer Coke. The drink, like Coca-Cola, not like Coke, you know. But like slushy Pepsi, I do love it. Are you kidding? I can't afford it. I can't afford the other shit. I got student loans. But no, I still wouldn't touch that. No, thank you. Alright, I don't really want to move too far because, like, after this dungeon, I want to do another dungeon, and then it's going to move up my... Oh, wait, I'm in the wrong spot anyway. It's going to move up my, the storyline for me. Jeff probably on his way home from work. Possibly. Oh, he's in the office full time now, isn't he? This one's really fun visually and sound-wise too, I think. He's wearing my hat. I love the Moogles. They are my favorite. I want a Stuffies so bad, but I want to like make like a beanbag chair one. Oh shit, I was not prepared to move, so I'm so glad we killed it when we did. It's gonna get a little crazy here in a minute. yeah, I think they're all dead. Yep. And there we go. What class is Freya Moon? I'm not sure. I don't want her to dip before I can look real quick. Freya. What icon is that? That's this one. Oh god, where is it? She left. Shit. This one. Dark Knight. Yep. So there's that dungeon. Or whatever you want to call it. It was fun, right? Right? Really cute. I like the little Moogles dancing around and stuff. Alright, I'm going to queue up for another one. I'm sorry, Feifei, I have to go. You're not ready for this one yet. You should be there soon, though. It's not that long after. The sound they make is nostalgic, isn't it? Isn't it? I was trying to say earlier, I wanted to, like I want a giant beanbag Moogle. And I kind of want to make it myself so I can, you know, tailor it how I want it. Oh god, I want one so bad. And I've wanted one for a while. They're just adorable. I had a little stuffy for a while. Then my cat got to it and like tore it apart. Probably because he saw that I loved it. So my cat decided to destroy it. But the ball on the top of its head had like some feathery stuff in it, and my cat has a thing for feathers. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to focus on the storyline today. So I just want to do the storyline one. And we'll do some more dungeon hopping after. I think I have a Moogle pet. I think. Oh shit, not that. Not ounce. Minions. Minions. I do not. Boo. I thought I had one. Oh well. Ooh, this is a big boy dungeon. So, my boss made a giant mess up today, and it's horrible, but it's also great because it just kind of goes to show what kind of, you know, person. So, she returned a payment that bounced. So like this payment came to us, bounced, and they called us and they wanted a refund. Well, they just had to, you know, wait or whatever because it had already bounced at that point and stuff. So she went ahead and refunded them again, but she had to process it as like a credit. So she basically sent this person $1,000 completely by accident. So that's great. That's awesome. And we can't get it back apparently because of how she apparently did it. So I have to call and harass this poor person and be like, so that extra $1,000 in your account, you need to send it back to us. Oh, of course they did. I've been dealing with that particular person for over a year now. They went and spent that money. They saw that shit hit their bank and it's gone. Like, they withdrew it and they're hoping nobody notices. Oh, yep. That's great. It's great. So now if we don't recover those funds, like by traditional means, meaning, you know, like I get in touch with the person and they're willing to give it back, we have to go to court to get it back. So that'll be great. But at least I know my job is secure for a while until we go to court and handle it. Because my boss won't go. So I'll have to go. Good times, good times, good times. So, and it was just extra funny because she had just gotten done going on this huge rant about, you know, paying attention to detail and, you know, silly little things like making little tiny mistakes and blah, blah. I'm like, well, you just like really, really shit the bed right there. Like, ooh, girl, you see this new clutch was on the house, right? Right? Ooh, that's a big dragon looking thingy. Yeah, for real. Oh, goodness. She probably went and got groceries and everything. Like, everything. Oh. Oh boy. Way to make it angry. Could you imagine if you were on a boat and you saw that shit coming towards you? Like, what do? They're abandoning me. That's what they do. They're literally leaving me there. Awesome. Dude, that's why you can't do deep sea shit, right? Yo, that boss looks pretty amazing. But you're doing head nods. You got this. Yeah, you're right. You're right. As long as I did that little head nod, I know I'm good. I hope this is just a, you know, pew pew and we're done. It's not. I know it's not. I'm sure it's gonna be so much more. And here comes the shittery. There's some shenanigans going on behind us, guys. Is everybody aware? The music's like really, really hype too. Yeah, Whorleater. It took me so many times reading that name to get it, what it like, to understand what it's supposed to say. Because I read it, I'm gonna be honest, I read it as Whorleater. I'm like, wait, that can't be right. Oh, I read it like that first. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure everybody goes through that moment. god. One person survived. What did we do wrong? Oh, okay. The middle thing is what we have to activate for that shield. I think we kill a tentacle first, right? Or tail. Oh, balls. Doesn't matter the tail. Oh, they share the same HP pool. Okay, cool. Hi, Gokaizo, how are you? Okay, so they did it, right? Like, like we're okay now, right? Okay, they did it. I figured since we survived. Oh, we got this. I would be very surprised if we did not get it. Oh, shittery. I thought it was done. Excellent. Such a pretty dragon. Dragon, water thing, whatever. Easy clap, yep. Oh, I can't give anybody a commendation, bitches. Fine. I don't want to give one to anyone anyway. I should be able to give it to myself if I'm the last one. I think that's only fair. That was a really, really neat dungeon raid, whatever you want to call it. That was really neat. Is it all called dungeons? All of it is dungeons? And then just hard dungeons? The dungeons are 4 mans, trials and raids are 8 men. We just did a trial. Ooh. Okay. And you know what's probably funny? Or not funny, but it probably says it in here and I just can't be bothered to read. Trials. Yep, look at that. It's a trial. Oh, goodness. This is fine. It's fine. Thank you, Snow.
We Lominsons are sworn to strive, till sea swallows all. And swallow all it would have, had Leviathan prevailed. That we still strive now, we owe in no small part to you. Not for the first time, you have delivered Limsa Lominsa from the wrath of a primal. Never has our nation known a stouter ally.
Hopefully you're going to reflect that gratitude in the payment that you give me here in a second.
On behalf of my people, I give you my humblest thanks.
Not so humble though with the payment, please.
Tis meet that I give thanks to old Mistbeard, too, for his fine solution. Whatever else he may have been, 'tis clear he was a resourceful soul. Would that I had a man like him in my service.
Before I set foot in these lands, I had no inkling that the people of Eorzea contended with such mighty foes. Suffice it to say, their existence came as something of a shock, as did the idea that they could be defeated. This experience has served to remind me of the vastness of the world, and the boundless potential of man.
I think this is still a Realm Reborn. I think. I'm not 100%.
Though I am but a refugee.
It's so surprised there's voice acting.
I would fain be of use to you in your fight. Know that I am tutored in one of the foremost combat arts of the Far East. It may seem outlandish to the Eorzean eye, but should any of your people care to learn, I would be pleased to initiate them.
And I will see to it that they are grateful. I have no doubt that your knowledge and skills will serve us well. Besides, your art is not so outlandish as you think. Would you not agree, Master Thancred?
Naught escapes your searching eye, Admiral.
Thancred, I don't trust you.
Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
Who, her? I didn't see her do shit.
I am heartened to hear this. I too noted a kinship between your style and mine own, though it seemed to me that you fought differently in the beginning.
I suppose I did. What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Though you may labor to believe it, Thancred was once something of a scoundrel who fraternized with the criminal class in these parts.
He once was a scoundrel.
Yestola! You jest, of course.
No, she doesn't.
But for a chance encounter with Alphino's grandsire, he might never have left Limsa Lominsa.
Look at his face.
Or received an education in Sharlayan, or taken up his post in Uldar, which is where he trained in the blade, lest you wonder.
Minfilia, please!
Poor guy. I still hate him though.
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
Everybody has forgiven him, but not me.
Lady Yugiri, I am told that you and yours came to Eorzea seeking permanent resettlement, and that many domins have since been engaged as frontier hands at Revenant's Toll. Morderna is many things, but a place of refuge it is not. Know that I would like nothing better than to furnish your people with a new home here on Lominsan soil. Alas, racked by instability as we are, our nation is in no fit state to take you in.
Wait, was that the dude who was about? Yes, he was under their control. Air quotes. You can't see it, but I'm also doing air quotes. I don't believe that shit for a second. I mean, I do, but still partially responsible.
Yet I'll not have it said that we turned a blind eye to your suffering. Until such time as we can do more, I pledge to send provisions.
It is super sus, right? Like, it's kind of like, you know, like with the whole like devil possessing you shit. Like, you gotta be kind of like susceptible to it or open to it. You know what I mean? Somebody who's got their shit together isn't gonna get randomly possessed by some evil god thing or whatever it was.
We are in your debt, Admiral. I realize that it scarce qualifies as repayment, but if it please you, I shall set about sharing my martial knowledge with your people at once.
Sure, I'll take your martial knowledge. Funny you mentioned that. I finished watching Fear Street on Netflix. Super good. Is it? I think I have that in my queue, like in my list to watch.
You wished a word in private.
Oh boy, Ystolda's gonna talk some shit.
The better not to spoil the festive mood.
Oh, you.
History repeats itself, Admiral. As the kobolds stood before them, the Sahagin resorted to summoning their god over a territorial feud. They acted in self-preservation.
I was gonna say, Snow, it's your girl. There's somebody else too who likes Ystolda. I think it was Quicken.
It may be that the Sahagin initiated this particular clash, but how it begins does not interest me so much as how it ends.
Hey guys, a Ouija board. Let's play with it. Looking at us. Right.
I have not forgotten our conversation, Y'shtola. I am aware that man bears part of the blame for the Primal's existence.
Uh-huh.
Nor am I ignorant of the Sahagin's reason for acting. They sought to secure a place to breed and multiply that their kind might survive. Self-preservation, as you say. But we have as much right to live and thrive as they. If our own survival is threatened, are we to lay down our arms and welcome oblivion? Nay.
And so you kill, that you might live. Yet if living is a right, then that right belongs to all peoples, be they men or beastmen.
I noticed you didn't say primals.
I'll not deny your reasoning. But when a storm gathers, it falls to me to see my people safely through it. That is my duty, and I shall do it.
As must we all, Admiral. Stay the course, then. But know that it will lead to no good end.
This theme comes on repeatedly throughout all the expansions. It's a very well done plot. The whole, like, live and let live or fight. It's a good one. It's one that would persist in, like, everyday life, too.
Man has ever put himself first and foremost. To justify his actions, he clads himself in the armor of righteousness, though it be a fancy of his own making. In this, mayhap the Garleans and we Domans are not so different.
I'd like to interject.
Eorzea has become as a raging
that-
sea. If we are to keep our heads above the waves, we cannot scruple to drown the man next to us.
I'm really digging that purple chick's outfit.
When hopes of coexistence founder, strength must determine who has the greater right to live.
Just thought I'd toss that out there for you all. That doesn't look very appreciative to me. Whatever. Whatever, ma'am. Yeah, then that's her name. Yeah, Yugiri, right? Yugiri. It is a nice outfit. I really like it. It would probably look like really bitchin' in white or in. I mean, everything looks good in black, but probably white. Verdex, where can I go? Lazy. Oh, I'm like right here. I have it in all black for my ninja class. So what you're saying is that it's an obtainable outfit. Loud. I heard that loud and clear. Am I dumb? I'm dumb. Where am I going? Go here and run it. Or something that looks similar. Awesome. I think I saw some characters running around too with I think Merlwib had like a white outfit, like white with red trim outfit in like the big battle stuff that happened before. I think I saw some players running around with that stuff too. You can get it. I don't know if it's the exact outfit, but it looks damn near identical. Yeah. I mean, as long as it's close, like, I'll be happy. But I assume that's ninja specific. Got business with me? Yes. Here, have a letter. You're the woman the Admiral sent word of. I was hoping I might catch a glimpse of Thancred too. You don't want to see him, bro. You don't want to see him. Been a while since I saw his shite-eating grin. But that was all the doe-eyed... But with... Words. But what, with all the doe-eyed wenches about, I expect he's got his hands full. He's not that good looking. Like, he's alright. Ninja is fun to play, though. It's one of my favorite melee classes. I think Feifei's playing Ninja, and I believe he is enjoying it pretty thoroughly. And you must be the Far Easterner. What? Merlwib? Yep. Says, wants to train with us. Welcome to Limsa, milady. I am Yugiri of Doma. It's an honor to make your acquaintance. What is up with her tail? Like, does she have, like, weaves in her tail or braids in her tail? I must confess, when first I learned of your organization, I had certain preconceptions as to the nature of your membership. It would seem I was mistaken. You're not the first person to say that, lass. Limsa's a city of pirates, to be sure. And pirates don't give two farts about keeping a spotless reputation. It's scales. It's the Aura race? Oh. I didn't even look at all the races that were available when I was getting ready to like make the game. Is that a playable race? Because I just picked the cat thing and that was it. They hardly need a secret society to do their dirty work. Might be as my people and I keep to the shadows, but we've got nothing to be ashamed of. It's simply better for business that we remain unseen. You should have it if you have the whole collection. Oh, awesome. I probably do have it then. Part of the Stormblood expansion. Okay, cool. Yeah, I remember. So when I activated my account or whatever, reactivated it, whatever you want to call it. And I bought the expansions and stuff. I literally did not look at anything. I was like, cat lady, that's me right there. And so you've developed fighting techniques suited to this purpose. I see. Know that the practitioners of my art too are denizens of shadow. 'Tis in stealth that our strength lies. There is much we might learn from one another, I think. Then what in the hells, in the 7 hells, 7 of them, are we waiting for? If you'd come with us, you Gary of do what's it? He's talking like me. You Gary of do what's it? We can get acquainted in more private surrounds. Ah, that didn't come out right, did it? Nope. It did not. Lady Fire. Ooh, Lady Fire. Lady Fire, I shall remain with these people for a time, that I might study their ways. Study, air quotes. Though I am loath to be separated from my countrymen, I take solace in the knowledge that they are in the best of hands. You have been a true friend to us Domans. No words would suffice to express my gratitude. Ere long, I hope to begin imparting my martial knowledge to the people of Eorzea. Excuse me. When that time comes, it would be my honor to welcome you as a student. Head nods. Let's see what we get. Do I even have space? I did some reorganizing today. I don't have space. Let's just throw you in the old inventory and you. Okay. That's enough space clearing. What do we get? I have a 110. This is 90. Ugh. Okay. Moving along. Much and more has occurred since first I beheld Eorzea from the galleon's deck. Suffice it to say, I did not envisage being invited to play a part in your noble struggle. But forgive me, I have kept you overlong. Doubtless you have pressing business of your own. Rest assured that I no longer require an escort in this land. Thank you for releasing me from being your personal escort, I guess. When next you meet Lady Minfilia, pray relay to her my humblest thanks. Would that I could do so in person, but I must needs fulfill my promise to the Admiral. Till we meet again, Warrior of Light. Darkness, if you're still here, not lurking, when it said, but I must needs fulfill my promise, it made me think of, please do the needful. Please do the needful. The needful, that's just what she said. The needful. Oh god, that's a work joke for them. For Darkness, Faye. Oh boy. She had to bring in the needful. Where am I going? Here? Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see if we have any friends online real quick. Oh, just Sirach. I need Jeffy to log in so I can invite him to the free company. Oh, Snow, you didn't see it yet. Did you see what the free company is called? You'll love it. I'm sure you'll love it. Where is it? Here. You ready? You ready for it? RIP Faraway Data Center. You ready? Here it is. Look at that. Firefighters. Jeff came up with it, and I fell in love with it. Right? It's pretty good. You could always...
I've been reflecting upon the events which took place during our visit to Vilbrand.
You could always make an alternate character. I'm not planning on, like, hardcore anytime soon, you know? You could always just slap another little Lobby tune and just fart around on it. I would have suggested Fire Force. I'm disbanding. No, I'm just kidding. I like firefighters. Fire Force is good, too. Damn it, where the hell were you all the other
share my
day?
conclusions with you. Please, bear with me. When the Sahagin Elder summoned Leviathan, he employed the power we have come to know as the Echo.
It's okay. I guess I can forgive you for working.
Though I cannot well explain the how of it, it would seem he became immortal in so doing. When the Admiral subsequently slew him, his spirit emerged from his lifeless flesh, a consciousness shorn of physical form. Thus transfigured, he took up residence in the body of his minion with the ease of a man donning a favorite glove.
Are you trying to make excuses for Thancred? But, like, what about all the 2,000 plus hours on my tune and all the food I can make?
Long have I known that the Echo allows one to pass through the walls of a man's soul. But never did I imagine that it could free us from our own flesh, nor less that our souls could then occupy the next corporeal vessel to take our fancy.
Can't leave the eats behind.
It was of this that Elidibus spoke, an existence which knows neither cessation nor oblivion.
I would never dream of asking somebody to move servers or anything like that, but if you wanted to make a new one and throw it in here for funsies, you obviously could. But no need. I just wanted to extend the invitation. And anybody
yet,
else that's in the channel.
Though the Sahagin had mastered his gift and thereby become immortal, he was by no means invulnerable. As we both bore witness, he was ultimately absorbed into Leviathan. And the import of this observation? If the Ascians' mode of existence is indeed the same, it can be inferred that they too are not invulnerable, that they can be destroyed.
I'm pretty sure we kind of proved that.
There exists a legend which tells of souls who are reborn upon the cusp of each umbral calamity, that they might stay the encroaching darkness.
I do feel for him, but I need one person that I need to shit talk, and right now it's Thancred. Right now. Until he proves himself.
Yet recent events have given me cause to wonder. Could the legend in fact refer to the Echo? Much and more yet remains unknown, but I am confident that all will become
Danny
clear in time.
Boy. I just started singing the song Danny Boy, but saying Fanny Boy in my head instead. Oh goodness.
For the present, however, what matters is that the key to defeating the Ascians may at last be within sight. With
Excellent.
Urianger's aid, it is my hope that I shall fathom this matter ere long.
Oh boy.
Oh, I was just about to send for you, my friend. Is Artemis?
You just ran in here, like, what do you think?
Grave tidings from the Sharlayan motherland, my lady. It doth concern our distant allies, the students of Baldessian.
Uh-oh.
What of them?
My lady, the Isle of Val, which for many years hath been the Order's home, is no more.
What do you mean no more? It vanished?
No more? Whatever do you mean?
Thank you, Minfilia.
I relate only that which hath been conveyed unto me by our agents. An etheric wave of the highest magnitude was recorded in the region. Soon thereafter, 'twas observed that the isle had ceased to be.
So it's just non-existent at this point. Okay.
'Tis postulated that a magic was evoked, like in power to Ultima.
Ease.
12 preserve.
They
If
look,
there are no other matters, I move that today's meeting be adjourned.
he looks so cute in that little tiny thing. Artist Ray, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Artist, how was your stream? What'd we play? What'd you do? We're invading your homeland again. Please, please do invade. We're going through some cutscenes and stuff for Final Fantasy 14.
It is done, my lord.
Oh, is this our next
Forgive my impertinence, my lord.
bad
But
guy?
these orders, I am uncertain as to what end they serve.
Why does the child have a beard? Not a child. The Taro, I think, is what they're called. Is he sleeping?
Revolution.
Ooh, that's kind of creepy. This is just shut up. Okay, I have a new target for being angry at. Thancred is now forgiven. That little guy is now going to be the target of my rage. None of these really there. Oh, bearded Shada. Got it. Let's see what we have to do next. Our friends, the very isle itself, everyone and everything. Oh, that's right. They just announced that the island disappeared. It avails us not to speculate. Urianger will send word if there are any developments. Until such time as he does, we must remain firmly focused on that which is within our power to change. With that in mind, I would speak of a different matter, one closer to home. Yo, that new armor looks sick in the cutscenes. Mine, the witchy outfit? I like it. It concerns aetheric fluctuations, which we had previously attributed to good King Moggle Mog the 12th? XII, yeah, that's 12, right? That the king is no more is a blessing for which we have you to thank. You're welcome. Yet all is not well in Twelveswood. Our latest readings reveal an ongoing aetheric disturbance of considerable magnitude. They may even suggest the presence of a primal. Oh boy. Needless to say, the mere possibility warrants immediate investigation, and I would have you, and she's being interrupted. I do not wish to interrupt, but we have a problem. Okay. What's the problem? That's Minfilia's mom, by the way. A band of refugees hailing from Olda this time are come to Revenant's Toll seeking asylum. It would seem they expect us to afford them the same treatment we gave the Domans. At present, they are in the 7th heaven, awaiting a formal response. I see. Mayhap this was to be expected. I shall meet with them at once. Asilia, you know full well we haven't the resources to accommodate many more people. Consider what will happen if you do this. Word will spread and more will follow. Your opinion is duly noted. That's like the PC way of saying fuck off. But I will hear their suit. Your opinion is duly noted. Fire, I should be grateful for your presence at this meeting. Exactly, yeah. Back off, bitch.
Alright. What? Speak with the refugees. Okay, let's go talk to the refugees. I'm a refugee. I'm a WoW refugee. Just trying to find my place in this game. A Blizzard refugee. I do not want my name associated with Blizzard whatsoever. Even saying I'm a WoW refugee kind of hurts me a little bit. Hurts me a lot. Keep your hands clean. Yep. I apologize for keeping you waiting. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Yo, me and my homies hate Blizzard Activation. Or Activision. Activation. Yeah. I already kind of like deactivated before all that shittery went down with that lawsuit. And I was very much contemplating reactivating real quick just so I could deactivate again and for my reason to put in the case number. But I didn't want them to get my another $15. Blizzard be doing damage control now. I don't know how much damage control you could do with that shit. That's pretty bad what's going on over there. 12 be praised. It is you. We're ready and willing to work. Same as the Domans. Just give us a task and we'll see it done. Pray, calm yourselves. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I know not of your situation. Yeah, I'm not going to play D4 now, right? Like, they're... Damn. They should honestly just sell. Sell, rebrand, rename, and... No. Beg your pardon, antecedent. I ain't so good with words. We've been living off the scraps of Ulda for years now, trying to piece together a life to replace the one what got took. They say there's work, but there's not for an honest man. Not as wouldn't sully his soul sooner than his palms any road. The flames do what they can do for us, of course, but it ain't near enough. I might still play D2 since it's made by different people. Yeah, I mean, as long as it's made by different people, you're good. And it's only getting worse. When the calamity brought us to our knees, those rich bastards in the city didn't help us up. They climbed on our backs. This sounds familiar, doesn't it? Like, you know, in real life, you know? I don't pretend to be clever, but even I can see what's coming. I knew we had to run. The only question was where. And then it came to me. Revenant's Toll. I mean, you took them foreigners in, didn't you? So you'd surely do the same for us. Ooh. Not a head nod. A head shake. This shit's about to go down, guys. I fear the situation is rather more complicated. While it is true that we accepted the Doman's petition for aid, that decision was the product of extraordinary circumstances. I know, like, I want to grab my popcorn, but all I have is chocolate next to me, and, like, I'm totally into this chocolate. Oh god, I dropped it. I sympathize deeply with your plight, but pray understand that it is not possible for an organization of our means to aid all who have been affected by the calamity. Chocolate? Yes, it's actually... We're gonna pause the story for a second. I gotta take a photo and pop up a screen share real quick. It is, so I don't know if you know this, but I'm Polish, like 100% Polish. And I went to the Polish store last weekend and got a whole bunch of goodies, foods, meats, cold cuts, all kinds of shit. But I also got chocolate. I don't think I'm really that pale. I mean, like, I do go outside, so I do get some sun. Where the hell's the general channel? There it is. Okay, let's see. Alright, Discord. This is a pain. I need to find a better way to do this so I'm not struggling as much as I am right now. So this is the chocolate that I got. It's got hazelnuts in it, so if you're allergic to nuts, would not like it. But that's the chocolate that I got. It is amazing. See, it's even written in Polish here. Czekolada mleczna, chocolate, milk chocolate. Are you showing it right now? Yeah. Oh shit, is it the wrong screen? Son of a bitch. Hold on. There we go. Fucking 3 monitors. It's sharing the wrong screen. It's supposed to share the middle screen. But this is fine. Anyway, this is the chocolate. Thank you for saying something so I didn't sit here rattling on for like a dumbass. But yeah. And it's like loaded with hazelnuts. It is amazing. Nussbusser? I don't know. New Spicer? New Spicer? I don't think that's a Polish name. I think it's actually like German chocolate, but they make it in Germany, but then they send it over to Poland. Oh no, it says made in Poland. Look at that shit. I think maybe it's just the name is German. I don't know. Regardless, Nuts Buster. Yep. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Translate it literally. Okay. Back to Final Fantasy. 3 monitors, I only have 2. I can actually have 4, but I cannot turn my head far enough to that I would need 4. I was thinking about putting a 4th one on top of my desk. But then I would have to like look up. I think I would only consider getting a 4th one if like I needed all 3 screens for like some serious gaming streaming stuff, which right now I don't really. No, I have a shelf above my monitors. Fire whipping out the big peepee. I don't know if I'd say big peepee or not. I don't mean to brag if it's coming out as bragging though, but it took me a very long time to be able to have 3 monitors. I just bought a new computer 3 months ago, 2 months ago, and I put it together. I don't know what BDE means. Darkness, I need you. But I put it together with my dad, and then I gave big dick energy. That's what I thought it was. I should have just gone balls to the wall and guessed, and I would have been right, or just been like, oh yeah, big dick energy. I got it. But anyway, so like 2-3 months ago, I built a brand new computer, where we just bought all the parts and stuff and literally like put it together, and then I gave my old computer to my kiddo, and that older computer, it's not old, it's not bad, I've upgraded it over the years, but it was like like a sound card here, a video card there, that kind of upgrades. And so it was like the first time in like 6 years that I actually like really treated myself with some stuff. And you know what, I fucking deserve it. I work very hard. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. So she's denying the request, unfortunately. But we've got nowhere else to go. You're turning your back on us? If I might have a word. Kataru, is aught amiss? Ill tidings from Ulda, my lady. Alphinaud has been wounded. Oh boy. Alphinaud does not look like he could take any type of a hit whatsoever. How? Is it serious? I mean, if they're telling you, it's probably serious. I cannot say for certain, but I fear it might be. According to the Flames, the refugees started a riot. They went wild, apparently lashing out at any and everyone. That can't be right. Why would they? They must have been provoked. The demonstration was meant to be peaceful. 7 hells. Now the Blades have an excuse. They'll round us up and kill anyone who tries to resist. Antecedent, please, if you won't help us build a new life, at least help us keep the ones we've got. My lady. We are not ones to stand idly by and watch innocents suffer. Faye jumping in on the BDE. Faye, I know what that one means. It means big dick energy. However, until we know more of the circumstances surrounding this riot, I'm not certain what aid, if any, we can provide. If the authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation... I see Old Darkness helping you out. He's my wingman. Of course he's helping me out. Hi, Fire. Been here just eating dinner. Hope stream is going well. It is going well. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for lurking. I hope Din Din was yummy. That emote paired with those 3 letters. Perfect. If authorities determine that the refugees attacked without provocation, then those responsible will have to answer for their actions. It was, thank you. Good, I'm glad. What'd you have? I had ribs. I had like a rack of ribs and I put some, I got this like pre-made seasoning from the Polish store like I was just telling you guys about. Oh my god, there was absolutely no grease. Like, the ribs were, like, the bitches fell off the bone. And like, my kid does not eat ribs and she devoured that shit. Like, devoured it. Like, she was sitting there and like nibbling on those bones. It was great. How can you be so blind? Pierogi? Hell yeah, we eat pierogi in this house. Find Alphanod and quickly. If he is in danger or worse, I would have you and none other by his side. Kit Kat. There's some going on here. Thank you. Pray do not concern yourself with the matter we were discussing earlier. Ida and Papalimo will see to it. Alphanod is being treated at the Hourglass. Hurry, Fire. Hurry? I'm a hurry. What kind of pierogies do you like, Jibs? The mashed potato and cheese ones? Because real pierogies, or pierogi, have mushrooms and sauerkraut in them. Those are the real pierogi. Yeah, so we call the ones with potatoes and cheese, we call them Russian pierogi, like Ruski pierogi. And then the sauerkraut and mushroom ones, they're just pierogi to us. But then it also depends, like, if you're in, like, northern, southern, eastern, western, they'll consider shit different. Where am I going? Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Love them all. Oh my god, me too. Me too. Every year for Christmas, what I do is I take the same, because I make them by hand. I get lazy, and during the year I will buy it from the store, not like, you know, Giant or I can't think of any store names, Costco or any of that shit, like from the Polish store. But for Christmas, I'll make them by hand myself. I apologize, I had to sneeze. I forgot where I was going as well. But what I do for Christmas is I make a batch of the mushroom and sauerkraut ones. And then I also make a batch of the potato and cheese ones. And then I also make another batch where I put a little bit of sugar in the dough because otherwise it's just a very bland, like, dough. But I put a little bit of sugar in it to make it a little sweeter. And then I'll stuff them with, like, blueberries or strawberries or, like, mixed berries, whatever kind of fruity thing I want to do. And then I'll take the same berries and make a sauce out of it and then serve them as, like, a dessert. And I mix in, like, a little, oh shit, what's the English word for it? I think it's farmer's cheese. And I add a lot of sugar to the farmer's cheese to make it, like, super sweet. Oh my god, that shit's amazing. Amazing. Isn't it, Kit Kat? Isn't it? My cat's trying to hop in my lap. Oh, it's so good. So good. So good. Medicine for the sick? Yes, I have some, apparently. I had a cat named Kit Kat? Oh my god, I missed a golden opportunity. My cat's name is Orion. He looks like the cat from Men in Black. All right, buddy. Thanks. I love you. Okay, we'll cuddle after. Okay. We're not fools, lass. We know full well what that bastard Aylwin is up to. I was about to say Men in Black. Yep, he does. He does look like him. But we'll accept his medicine nonetheless. Look at us. Beggars can't be choosers. Might be as it's a mere experiment to him, but to us it's a matter of life and death. If we've got to choose between this bastard swill and nothing at all, is it really a choice? Give her a collar with a marble? He does not. Oh, you gave yours a collar with a marble. Mine doesn't like collars at all. At all. He will fight that crap all day, every day. He's gonna be 16 this Halloween. So he's old, but he acts like a little kitty. Like, he acts like a kitten. He's also super small, like, compared to other cats. Very, very, like, small. Not, like, super skinny, which he is skinny, but, I mean, he eats like a pig, but, he just has a lot of, like, kitty energy in him still. Like, I would have thought that by this time, being 16 years old, that he would, you know, settle down a bit. But he really hasn't. Which is good, you know, because I feel like the more active he is, the longer he'll be with me, you know? Right, Kit Kat? Right, Kit? Alright. What the hell is this quest? Why is it level 2? That was storyline, right? Like, I did complete storyline. No, I didn't. I was just doing some other shit for no apparent reason. Jesus! Cat. So I have to go. Oh my goodness. You guys are all watching me, like, with this train wreck of a quest that I'm trying to do. That's embarrassing. Where am I? I'm lost. Okay, there we go. I thought you were being treated like in a hospital, and here you are just standing.
Come, you must have gathered by now that Tataru is given to exaggeration. As you can see, I am quite well. Ul'dah, on the other hand, is not. This riot was anything but an isolated incident. There is a restlessness in the air. Tensions long simmering are at last threatening to boil over. Ul'dah is a nation infamous for the great disparity between the wealthy and the poor. The majority of the populace accepts this state of affairs because they believe that every man bears responsibility for his own lot in life. To an Ul'dah, money is the foremost, and some would say the only.
Oops. I hope you feel bad.
So where do the refugees fit into this social hierarchy? What place is there for those who fled Alamigo and the destruction of the Calamity? Plainly, there is none. They have no wealth, no power, and no worth. To the Ul'dah way of thinking, they may as well not exist.
I'm just... like, how is that staying in there? I believe we saw another character, if not the same one. How? How are her boobs staying in there?
Choosing to ignore their existence, however, is patently not an option. General
'Cause why
Raoban
not?
and the Sultana understand this.
Not how gravity
That's why
works.
They ordered the immortal flames to provide the refugees aid and succor.
You got the gravity-defying set.
Yet none would dispute that the expenses incurred by this policy grow by the day, with no end in sight.
She got helium instead of silicone.
This has prompted more and more Uldons to question their obligation to aid these worthless wanderers. While more and more refugees have come to resent their treatment at the hands of the sneering citizenry.
That's right. When people are poor and hungry.
The manner of Lord
I'll take it.
Lolorito's refusal to grant the Dolmens asylum bespoke a disdain for all refugees, an attitude shared by the rest of the monetarists. And you may be sure they make no effort to conceal their opinions. It was only a matter of time before the refugees united in protest, nor is it any surprise that some among them would ultimately resort to violence. That the immortal flames should choose this of all occasions to engage in joint training exercises with the other Grand Companies. By the time they return, the situation may well have deteriorated beyond mending.
Anything good? What level are our earrings? 110.
I think this one? I should probably look into that and see which stats I need to be taking, because I haven't really paid attention. I just guessed it was int. Like spellcasting and stuff.
As I told you before, it was all but inevitable that an incident of this kind would eventually occur, given the rising tensions within the Sultanate. Nevertheless, I have reason to believe that this particular riot may not have begun
Spontaneously. Of course not. It's always one person that starts that shit.
Have I piqued your curiosity? Good. Then you will accompany me to the
Hall of Flames. The Hell of Flames. I would hear what General Raoban has to say upon the matter. Let's go find out. Where he at? Where he at? Am I stupid? No, he's right there. Okay. Goodness, sometimes I wonder what you guys think when you watch me play the game and I'm like running around like a dumbass. Like right now, I'm totally running the wrong way. And I just continued running the wrong way. You guys ever just like watch someone and go like, what the fuck are they doing? It's funny. Good. I'm glad you enjoy it. And I'm like trying to cover it up and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, like that was in the way. I couldn't see where I was going. Like, oh shit, this dark stuff means there's a wall that I can't pass through? Like, would you look at that, son of a bitch? This one. Got it this time. I got my shit together for a minute. It makes me feel better that I'm not the only that the only one that gets lost. Oh, you have no idea. No idea how terrible I am with this stuff. Look at that. Hey girl.
What is your outfit?
Ooh, you're a summoner. What is it? Augmented Ironworks set. Okay. Augmented Ironworks set. Level 54. That means, because I'm level 53, I could probably wear it. Oh, yep, level 50. Ooh, unique, untradeable. Girl, how'd you get it? How'd you get it? All 110x except for one level 90 thing. Ooh, so guess what we're gonna do later? I don't really care about the rest of it, but that dress or whatever you want to call it, the doublet. Oh, excuse me, hold on. Oh, it just lets me try on one piece. Well, that's a shame. But still. I want that shit now. I would actually even take that and like make it as like a glamour thing where I can I'm gonna use the word transmog to it later. Now's not a good time, Fire. My hands are full dealing with the refugees. Sir. Precisely the matter we wish to discuss, General. Like moonwalked over here. Alphanod, back on your feet already. You may credit my swift recovery to your chirurgians. Did he just shake his head? My memories of the riot are still somewhat muddled. I trust you managed to regain control of the situation. Oh, he's still shaking his head. Not entirely. We secured the city soon enough, but not before the unrest had spread to the surrounding territories. Pockets of resistance remain throughout Thanalan. We have sent what forces we can spare to root out the last of the belligerents, but progress is slow. They are damnably elusive. I can well imagine. Given that the majority of refugees live outside the walls, it stands to reason that they would know the lay of the land. What I do not understand is how they come to be so well prepared. Before my little accident, like the way he's saying it is like before my little accident, I observed that several of the refugees were armed, and not with butcher's knives or pitchforks, but with martial weaponry. I need hardly add that such equipment is costly. Man is 7 feet tall. Yeah, he is, Raban. None can deny that tensions between Alden citizenry and the refugee population have increased since the Domans were turned away. But would that motivate a starving man to purchase arms in lieu of food? I think not. I saw a woman that was 7 feet tall in this game. What a woman. And what of those who have not even a single gil to spend? Who could not survive without the aid provided by the immortal flames? Surely they would sooner sell a weapon than bring it to bear their benefactor. Yeah, he's huge. Like, look at his arms. Like, his arms are probably bigger than my character's head. Come to the point. They are. Look. They're pretty damn big. Very well. My point, General, is that the powder keg of discontent was not set alight by chance. These events were deliberately set in motion, and now order must be restored. That is my first duty. Until it is done, any investigation can wait. Sound like you don't really want to solve this problem. I do not have time to discuss this. My scouts will be returning soon, but they're not here now, boo. You got plenty of time. Oh, walk away from me, will you? The general is no fool. He keeps his own counsel, and with good cause. Were he to claim without the necessary proof that these riots were instigated by outside forces, the monetarists would accuse him of attempting to shirk responsibility. After all, he and the Sultana have been the most outspoken proponents of refugees. Regardless, they will face harsh criticism in the...
head. Our allies may stumble upon the truth in time, but I have far more faith in your abilities, Fire. Therefore, I propose we conduct our own investigation independent of the authorities. To that end, I would have you make inquiries in the settlements suspected of harboring belligerents. Commander Swift will know which they are. He may balk at the request for such information, but I have no doubt that you can persuade him with your silver tongue. Oh, I'm a silver-tongued lady cat. I, meanwhile, shall seek my answers in my own way, after which we can regroup and share our findings. Well then, shall we? We doing it. I said, yep. Excuse me, Flame Commander? You look as though you have something to say, Fire. Do you? Yes. Can you point me to some belligerents? What you ask is no simple favor. Were such information to fall into the wrong hands, the lives of countless soldiers would be at risk. Even so, there is wisdom in your words. It didn't sound very... Silver-tongued, big dick energy lady cat. I like it. That's gonna be... Is that a title in the game that I can achieve? Even so, there is wisdom in your words. An able individual may be better suited to this task than a regiment. Has to be, right? There has to be. If not, they gotta hard code that shit in stat. Very well. The Brass Blades have reported suspicious activity in the vicinity of Lost Hope. Oh god, they live in Lost Hope? Like, no wonder they're upset. It may be unrelated to recent events, but we doubt it. I suggest you begin by speaking to the Blades posted there. Mason, are you alright? Like, you seem to have a problem. What's going on, buddy? Just hopping around. Flopping around like a fish. Alright, where are we going? The chocobo music. Love it. And what brings you here, adventurer? A search for refugees? Well then, you've come to the right place. Oh, you mean those refugees? No, you won't find them here. You just... Okay. Most of the people of Lost Hope have come to accept their situation and are content to pass their days in peace and quiet. Is it because they've lost hope? Outsiders have trouble understanding that, like the merchant who passed through recently. Gregarious fellow, but awfully opinionated. Can't say I was sad to see him go. It was not a bad pun. I don't know what you're talking about. A friend of the Sultanate, are we? I take it this means someone has read my report. The refugees who left with the merchant have yet to return, and I'm increasingly concerned that Zazawaka's suspicions were correct. You haven't the foggiest what I'm talking about, do you? Never mind. Speak with Zazawaka. He will explain everything. Can I have a summary, though? Like what I'm walking in? I knew it was gonna be like a little dude. Don't hurt me. I'm not one of them. I beg your pardon. You're not a flame? That was a missed opportunity right there, guys. Come to think of it. I joined the Maelstrom. I could have been the Flames. But we're going to spin it off as I wanted to complete all the Maelstrom stuff first, and then the other group, and then I'm going to finally transition over to the Flames where I belong. If Leo... Is it Leofrich? Leofrich was an awesome character in, whatchamacallit, in that Netflix show with, what's his name? Oh... Shit. What the hell was that show called? Kingdom something something. Ultrid was... Or Ultrid? Ultrid? I can't remember the name. It'll come to me when I don't need it. Then I take it you've agreed to help. Well, be praised for that, because we haven't had a moment to waste. Everyone knows the Flames are on the march. Like, All information. What the hell? That's gonna bother me until I know the name of that show. But there was a character in the show, and his name was Leo. It was either Leo Fritch or Leo Witch. It was very close. Leo Fritch. The show is called Last Kingdom. That's the name of it. Jesus. And then Uhtred is the name of the main character. Fuck, that was bothering me. Anyway, one of his, like, really good friends, which you don't really realize that they're really good friends initially because they're always like, fuck you, and obviously not saying fuck you, but, like, you know, the medieval version of it. Like, go piss off on, you know, your mother's grave or whatever the hell they were saying. But they ended up being, like, really, really good friends. And this guy's talking about Leo Fritch. I did everything I could to dissuade the others from leaving, but few would heed my words. Now that one of our idealists has returned. However, the madness of the merchant's plan is plain for all to see. Look behind yonder tent and you'll understand why. Even now he babbles incoherently. So traumatized is he by the bloodshed he witnessed. Try as I might, I can make little sense of his words beyond the fact that he was not alone in surviving. Yet I've no doubt the merchant will lead the remainder to their doom. I beg of you, find them before he does. I need to see that babbling guy. Where's he at? There he is. What are you doing? Don't draw. Don't draw. Don't draw? Why didn't you run away with me? We could have escaped together. Then you'd be here with me. Be here to soothe me. Why did you have to stay and leave me alone? Soothe? Who are you and what do you want? Aye, it's true. I followed the merchant, and may the gods strike me down for my folly. What they will not give, you must take, he said. When we asked how, he revealed the cache of weapons he had brought, and implored to us, seize control of our fates. I thought about running then and there, but the others were so excited. He split us into 2 groups and sent us off on our own. But when the flames found us, we didn't know what to do. Our leader tried to parley with theirs, but then they started arguing and then fighting, and then everyone was fighting. And the flames were shouting to give no quarter, and... oh gods, the other group. They're still out there. If we don't stop them, they'll be massacred like mine was. Some shittery's happening. The other refugees are hiding in the caves south of Lost Hope, but to approach them would be fruitless. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and try to kill us than listen to reason. Appreciating the narration, considering I'm still working. Big ups to you. Absolutely not a problem. You're welcome, Darkness. Thank you for watching me while you're working. And what the hell? It's 10 after 7. Why are you still working? Your clock is like done like 40 minutes ago. Yeah. Alright, I'll stop bugging you. Get your shit done. They would sooner call us agents of the Sultanate and try to kill us than listen to reason. Why, the twins might even deign to do the deed themselves. A pox on all bloody sellswords. They were supposed to train us to fight, but the ones he sent with us vanished during the struggle. Yeah, fuck capitalism. Oh, if only we had never listened to that merchant's ridiculous claims. He said our cause was righteous, that the gods would never suffer us to be defeated. Though, if they were forced to confront reality, that's it. Challenge the twins to combat and show my brethren that their strongest warriors are no match for one woman. Mayhap then they will agree to lay down their arms and renounce this plot. Yeah, I gotta go throw my BDE around a little bit. BRB. That's not the way. Whip it around and whatnot. Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna slap it on the table and see what happens. Excuse me, I heard you're in need of some BDE. I probably have to go in that cave, don't I? Woo! Oh, it's a desperate refugee. 7 hells, they found us. Everyone grab your gear and make for the rendezvous point. So that's your game, is it? Sorry to disappoint you, lass, but we're more than willing to kill ye ourselves. You're welcome to try, sir. Oh, fighting started, like for real. You too? I will be happy to. They said to fight 2 of them. I've been lied to? Are they sending the whole goddamn, like, refugee party after me? Jesus. They're like, just defeat the twins, you'll be fine. No more. Okay, good. Search the caves south for more refugees. Okay. That's kind of close, guys. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, I was, but not, like, fully paying attention. I was wondering why you guys can't see my mouse anymore. Because before you could. I mean, I'm cool with it not being there anymore, but you beat him like it was nothing. Did we watch the same gameplay that I did? Thou Almighty, what are we going to do now? I'll beat the rest of your asses, too. Learn you a lesson. I guess I'm not doing that because I'm going back to report my findings. You've returned. Did you find my brethren? What of the twins? What happened? I see. Well, you had no choice. Better that a handful of them take a beating from you than the lot get butchered by the flames. I'm pretty sure they're dead. They dropped. Tell me, what did the merchant have to say when it was over? Didn't really say much. Where else could he be? Oh yeah, he wasn't even there. Unless he went to Stone's Throw to recruit others. Probably did. Let's take this one. The merchant wished to approach the refugee in Stone's Throw, but was waiting until the flames withdrew their forces from the vicinity. Now that they have, there's nothing to stop him from continuing his work. How many more must perish in pursuit of this futile cause? How much more suffering must we endure before it ends? Find him, convince him to cease his mad quest. It will surely lead us to ruin. I guess I could do that. Where is he at? Down here? We're gonna be partially lazy. As we can.
Excuse me. That building looks so cool. It's probably something obvious. Like, what is it? Oh, the Allegans? No. What is it? Is it Olda? It's Olda. I'm a dumbass. I'm like, what city is that? I've never seen it before. Oh no. Oh god, this is gonna make me bawl my eyes out. Have you seen my parents? They told me to stay here with the others. Sniffle. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been days. They left with the man from Olda. The man said they were going to change everything, make it so we could live inside the walls with everyone else. I liked it when he said that. I didn't like it when he talked about making the rich people pay. Everyone looked so angry and I got scared. Say, miss, are you looking for someone? I guess I'm looking for your parents. Ooh, I have a choice to make. I'm looking for a merchant or someone stirring up trouble. Does it matter what I say? I'm gonna say merchant. You mean the man who left with my parents? But I don't know where he... Dramatic pause. Wait, look, over there. I think that's him. Well, now, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? I'm sure people that are nefarious and doing stupid shit do that. Like, they literally stand there and, like, peek around and go, which of these gullible fools shall be my next victim? Like, please. Please be more obvious. What? I have to chase this motherfucker. He's getting away. Go get him, miss. Head nod. Search. Blah, blah, blah. That's that pretty pony that I like. Let's find this merchant. I think he might be over here somewhere. Excuse me, mistrustful merchant. I found him. Why are you pursuing me? Why am I talking? Blast him. Sedition, treason, revolution? That's preposterous. That's because every guilty man, obviously, would fess up to it immediately. Who has filled your head with such lies? Refugees? The self-same refugees who terrorize the streets of Olda? Ha. You have no evidence to prove your accusations. None. I will not accompany you to the Hall of Flames. You have no right to detain me. For the sake of argument, let us say I did do the things you claim. Surely you don't think I give a Kieran's arse about politics. It was business. Only business. Yeah, I got mad. Taking parents away from... Yeah! Yeah! Take that! Fierce look. We both know I'm not the one you want. However, if you agree to protect me, I swear I shall tell you everything. Well... I mean, aw. What's all this commotion? They're gonna blame me too, aren't they? 7 hells.
Her eyes are pretty though. Look at them. Tell the others to spread out and search the area. The killer may still be close. Wow, I'm not getting blamed. Awesome. Yeah, for once the guards aren't like, you. Clearly you just took that arrow and shoved it into his chest while standing in front of him. Old adventurer, I would know more about your relationship with the victim as well as the events leading up to his death. Well, shit. Here it comes. Getting interrogated. This man was responsible for the recent riots. Mayhap we owe his murderer a debt of gratitude. Woo! In any case, it's obvious you are not the one whom we seek. Well, thank you for seeing the truth. You may carry on with your investigation, Scion. Girl. Oh, he's not even here anymore. Back. There I go. So I'm gonna report it that I found the guy, but some other guy killed him. Door. I'm heading out. Thank you for this stream. Have a good one, Snow. Thank you so much for popping in. Hope you have a great rest of your day. What news, Fire? Where's the merchant? Well, he did. Damn it to the 7th hell. He was not simply murdered, Fire. He was silenced. No. Really? Too many knew his face, and he was ready to divulge his secrets. Do not despair, though. We may be closer to identifying the true orchestrator of these riots than you realize. Shit. This one? Revolution. The Flame General left word that you were to proceed to the Fragrant Chamber as soon as you return. I don't know how I feel about going to the Fragrant Chamber. He wishes to discuss your recent discoveries as well as the results of our own investigation. Master Alphinaud has already been informed and should be waiting for you outside. Play, proceed to the Royal Promenade with all haste and speak with Bartholomew. Alrighty. Fragrant Chamber, aka Bath and Body Works. Yeah, for real, right? Yeah. Wait, where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. That place used to blow up my allergies for... People that didn't have allergies would walk into Bath and Body Works and come out with allergies. That place was... Don't get me wrong, I loved it. I love their products, but some of their products, not all of it. Some of that stuff was shit and stunk, but like it was so overpowering. The Chamber of Rule. Chamber of Rule. There it is. I don't know how the people that work there could tolerate it. For real. Or things. And being subjected to like all those scents all day. Like you go home, you don't smell shit. There's no way. Like they went home and like could not taste their dinner because it didn't smell to them. There's no way. We've been expecting you, madam. Please proceed inside. I will momentarily.
Commander Swift has kept us apprised of your recent activities. You've made great strides towards quelling the violence.
Despite our best efforts to determine what provoked this uprising, the truth continues to elude us. Have you uncovered aught which might shed some light on the mystery?
This information does not leave this room.
Of course not. The secret's safe with me.
The Syndicate's decision to reject the Doman refugees' appeal for asylum had lasting repercussions. A number of those displaced by the calamity claimed it was proof of a policy of discrimination. Together with a group of Alamegan refugees, they organized a series of demonstrations to protest against the Sultanate. Demonstrations which became heated, but did not descend into violence. Until a certain incident served as a call to arms.
Oh boy.
A unit of brass blades sent to supervise a demonstration loosed arrows upon unarmed protesters.
Why would you do that?
It was this atrocity which prompted the refugees to take up arms. I need not tell you what followed.
We assumed at first that the attack was born of a miscommunication. When emotions run high, they happen. But suspicions were raised regarding the unit's commanding officer, whom I ordered interrogated.
And now you can't find?
Sure enough, our fears were soon confirmed. The dog confessed that a merchant had offered him coin to give the order. A merchant in the employ of Teleji Adeleji.
Teleji Adeleji.
Teleji Adeleji. But he spoke in favor of the Doman's cause, and has ever seemed sympathetic towards the refugees' plight. Why would he do such a thing?
Know you of the Cartano Reclamation Bill? It is a proposal to annex the Cartano Flats so that refugees may establish permanent settlements.
When last I looked, that was disputed territory.
Aye. Some might even call it a battlefield.
Oh, that's it? I was like...
The destruction
oh,
wrought
okay.
by Bahamut was greatest at the Cartano Flats. That much is common knowledge. What is less well known is that his rampage laid bare ancient Alagon ruins, of which no record existed.
Oh boy.
There are certain differences of opinion as to how these ruins should be handled, which is why each nation maintains a military presence in the region to this day.
Political garbage. Differences of opinion.
Yet differ though we may, we are still allies. Therefore, in the interest of preserving the Eorzean alliance, we have reached an agreement. Any conflict which may arise during the course of military exercises in the region shall have no bearing on relations between our nations.
It was basically a free-for-all. Anybody could do... It's like Vegas. You could do whatever the hell you want and it stays there. Great plan, guys. Great plan.
Full knowledge of this delicate state of affairs, Teleji Adeleji proposed the Cartano Reclamation Bill. A shameless, bloody ruse which stands to benefit him in but one conceivable way. If successful, he will gain control over the disputed territory under the guise of assisting in the resettlement effort. And you can be sure he'll build an orphanage next to every Alagon ruin.
The evil little shit.
The man would threaten the unity of the Eorzean alliance and risk countless lives for personal gain.
He walks a path all his own, independent of any faction and beholden to none of his fellows on the Syndicate.
He looks so cute and adorable until he shows his teeth, and then he looks all kinds of creepy.
By inciting the less fortunate to violence, he hopes to convince others that the Cartano Reclamation Bill is the only viable solution. His sympathy for the plight of the Domans was not but posturing to gain credibility with the refugees. Of that there can be no doubt.
He's like a Chucky doll. He is.
Forgive me, but what could possibly motivate Teleji Adeleji to go to such lengths? What is so special about these ruins that he would risk his position on the Syndicate, and, most likely, charges of treason against the Sultanate?
Yeah, I don't get it either. They looked like shitter to me, but...
Omega.
Pardon?
Oh boy.
An Oligon monstrosity, not unlike the Ultima weapon. Mayhap larger, we know not. It has yet to be fully excavated.
Oh, great!
Oligon inscriptions indicate that it was created to fell Bahamut himself. If accurate, it might explain why Nail Van Darnus chose to bring the Red Moon down upon the Cotonou Flats. Given the ends he went to ensure Eorzea's annihilation, destroying the one weapon which could stay the Elder Primal may well have seemed like good sense.
When first I bore witness to the power of the Ultima weapon, I doubted the evidence of my senses. And now you tell me there is another such weapon. One which could contend with Bahamut. Bahamut!
Mm-hmm.
Aye, we were skeptical ourselves. Truth be told, until the Ultima weapon's existence came to light, we thought the inscription had been mistranslated.
Oh, it's just mistranslated. Oh, okay, okay.
At present, Omega is more akin to a fossil than a tool of war, having long since ceased to function. As such, its true potential cannot accurately be gauged. However, if someone were to restore it, as the Garleans did the Ultima weapon, I have little doubt that he would wield untold power.
So it's supposed to be stronger than the Ultima weapon.
Power enough to subjugate Uldar like as not, and the rest of Eorzea besides, which is doubtless why Teleji Adeleji yearns to have it.
I wonder why he would want it though, because even if he's like nobody would buy shit from him. Like, isn't that what he wants? He wants money.
That he should aspire to world domination. He who has ever walked 2 paces behind Lord Lolorito in matters of commerce.
Right? I just said that. Or something along those lines.
Acknowledgement of his own limitations that he seeks this power. Woe betide us all should we allow him to have it.
Pray waste no time chasing rats. Only a fool would believe that secrets can be kept in Uldar.
It would seem the implications of the Sultanate's refugee problem are rather more far-reaching than we assumed.
They're like, the secrets, don't leave this room. And then they don't have anybody guarding the doors, so they could easily eavesdrop. What's next, Alphanod? I should be glad to know the truth, and yet the thought that all this chaos was the product of one man's lust for power sickens. How long do you think they intended to hide the existence of Omega from the Scions? That they even felt the need to do so is most troubling. It would be in our best interests to learn more of the military activities in disputed territories. You are, of course, the Scion best suited to this task, Sergeant FFXIV. Do take a moment to visit the Maelstrom Command and make inquiries at the earliest available opportunity. Begone. Well, this is no place for children. Who is it? Oh, it's that little boy looking for his parents, or little girl. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Man, this is gonna make me cry. Please don't let me find out their parents are dead. And then I have to tell them. I was looking for you, miss. You said you were looking for the man who left with my parents? I do know this girl, Alphanod. I mean, kind of, you know, like. So he visited Stone Straw as well. I see. Did you find the man? Were my parents with him? They were not, I'm afraid. However, I can think of several places they might be. If you like, we can go and look for them together. You'd help me look, mister? Of course, but first I must needs finish speaking with my friend. She's telling me a secret, you see, so no one else is allowed to listen. Mayhap you could wait for me by that pillar over there? We require but a moment. I hope nothing happens to her. Okay, mister, I'll be waiting. Ugh, this is like setting me up for her disappearing or some shit. I'll take her to the quicksand. Mayhap Momodi will know what to do. A legion of Garleans, an aether-starved primal, even dealing with an Ascian would be preferable to this charade. Sometimes I fear Minfilia is too ambitious. We rush hither and yon in response to threats as they arise, without concern for the strain it places on our limited resources and ourselves. Mayhap the time has come for a change. This is Minfilia. I know this is sudden, but I must ask you to return to Revenant's Toll with all due haste. The situation in Twelveswood has taken a turn for the worse. I'll explain in detail once you arrive. Alphanod. I gotta go. The Twelveswood, then the primal threat she spoke of before, has been confirmed. I received no reports of Ixali activity, which leaves the Sylphs. No, not those cute. Go, Fire. You know as well as I that the appearance of a primal takes precedence over all else. Oh, and when you arrive, do inform the antecedent that while I am grateful for her concern, she needn't fear for my safety. I am more than capable of protecting myself. Bye, Alphanod. Dirk Clavis from Vibes. Is that somebody in the channel? I'm gonna assume it is. View info. Level 17 Thaumaturge. Babes. Okay, so we're going to Minfilia. Alright, I'm going to take a second to run and refill my water bottle and use the restroom real quick. I will be literally right back in about, I don't know, 2 minutes. So I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, Jeff is here? AFK. Just kidding. Just kidding. I don't know why it does this. I need to fiddle with my settings because it always goes... My screen goes black for like a minute before I move. Hi, Jeff. How are you? Let's see. Is Jeff online? Oops, not fellowships. Friend list. No. Okay. We're going to see Minfilia, right? It is a relief to see you healthy and hail, Fire. The latest news from Ulda was most disturbing. Yeah, it was. Clearly, the only injury Alphanod suffered was to his ego. Doubtless it will heal ere long. Hi, Jeff. The other scions will need to be present for this meeting. If you're ready to begin, I will summon them now. Get them. Get them, we ready. I don't want any of these. Take that one, though. Need a fire sip emote for sure. You're right, we probably do. Thank you for responding to my call with such haste. So that's the Jeff that came up with the FireFlyZ or firefighter name. You can all thank him for that. They'd love it. I think they love it. I don't know. They didn't say anything when I showed it. There, one or two people were like, "Oh, woohoo, awesome!" And then somebody else said it should have been Fire Force. Rest assured, I should not have summoned you were it... My goodness. No, I said it right. I should not have summoned you were it not urgent. To business, then. I have received some most disturbing news from the Order of the Twin Adder. They have reason to believe that the Sylphs may have called forth their revered guardian, the primal Ramu. I'm sorry, may have? Then it's not certain? The Elder Seed Seer informs us that the elementals themselves murmur of the Lord of Levin's return to the forest. The Sylphlands, however, display no signs of undue commotion. He was okay. He liked it. He really did. At least that's what he expressed to me. Forgive me, antecedent, but that fact need not contradict the elemental's testimony. Unlike his more bellicose compeers, Garuda and so on, Ramu is reputed to act only in the defense of his children. I imagine he would soon make his presence known if any were foolish enough to directly endanger the Sylphs or their territory. The abruptness of this development concerns me. Were we not keeping a close watch on the touched ones and their movements? If preparations for a summoning ritual were indeed underway, it would surely not have escaped your notice. Oh, it didn't. I was pretty sure it was gonna happen, just not this soon. Oh my god, girl. Thanks for the heads up. You foresaw this eventuality and did not to prevent it? Exactly. I told Papalimo I suppose I could have reported things to Minfilia earlier, but there honestly wasn't much we could do except wait and see.
You know how the sylphs feel about people poking around in their territory. They seem pretty okay with me. They already summoned Ramuh once after the calamity, but that was because the Garleans came tramping through the forest. And so long as Castrum Orion stands, the sylphs cannot be blamed for wishing to have their guardian deity on hand. In short, Ida and I are in agreement. The actions of the forest folk were inevitable and unavoidable. Were they, though? And I maintain that observation would have remained the best policy had it not been for the sudden influx of strangers into the Black Shroud. That, alas, we did not foresee. By all accounts, the recent violence in Olda drove a number of refugees to seek safety under the concealing canopy of the trees. Just like that, the sylphs perceived this panicked migration as yet another invasion, and quickened their efforts to summon their god. I am put in mind of Titan and the kobolds. Once again, it is the affairs of men which have paved the way for a primal's coming. Indeed. One cannot help but wonder what manner of place Eorzea would be without this civilizing influence of mankind. Be that as it may, this regrettable development does afford us a unique opportunity. Fire, through your dealings with the sylphs of Little Solace, you once succeeded in preventing an untimely conflict with Gridania. I wonder, might one who has treated with the sylphs so fruitfully in the past not achieve similar success with their patron deity? I think so. If Ramuh can be convinced of our intentions, it may be the first step to breaking the cycle of primal summoning. A fond hope. Were such a thing possible, we would not have been at war with the beastmen since the time immemorial. But maybe this time we can... It's cut off. Let us continue this discussion anon. We must needs first consult with the nation most affected by Ramuh's presence. The Elder Seedseer has requested your personal involvement, Fire. Of course they did, because they love me. Pray report to Commander... Oh god, Huloy at the Adder's Nest as soon as you're able. Steel yourself for the worst. While I hope for a peaceful resolution to this matter, experience suggests that your meeting with the Lord of Levin will prove less than amicable. In such an event, your fellow scions will of course lend you whatever support you require. Okay. $5,000 experience points. That's kind of stingy, I think. Wait, where are we going? Adder's Nest. Let's just do this. Ready? And they're in that corner. Give me some good news. Fire of the Scions, your arrival has been most anticipated. The appearance of a primal is ever cause for alarm and unease. Though my men stand ready for any eventuality, I know of none more qualified than you to snuff out this threat. Indeed, I would have you go without delay. The Elder Seedseer, however, would speak with you first. He is of the opinion that your diplomatic rather than martial skills may better serve our cause. I will leave further explanation to our learned leader. Pray, make your way to Nofika's altar. The conjurer in attendance will admit you to the Lotus Stand. Where are we going? Conjurer's Guild. Guild.
Yuki? Oh, literally right here. Awesome. Freaking hate it when people do this. Jesus. There we go. The other scions have already arrived, madam. May I show you in? Yes, please. Please speak it.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn, on behalf of the people of Gridania, I bid you welcome. Your presence is of great comfort to us all in these days of uncertainty. I summoned you here to share tidings of a most urgent nature. But a short while ago, the great elemental spoke, and his voice was clarion in its intensity. Ramuh is returned unto the forest. Scarce had his words ceased to echo in mine ears when we were visited by an emissary from Little Solace.
Who was it? Who was it? Hey, you!
Our guest informs us that the sylphs too have sensed the presence of the Lord of Levin.
They're so cute. I love the sylphs.
Though his exact whereabouts remain unknown, we may safely assume that the primal was summoned within the heart of the Sylphlands. Unlike the other primals you have encountered, Lord Ramuh is no raging avatar of destruction. He is revered as much for his wisdom as his strength, serving as both arbiter and guardian to his children. Given that we and the Sylphs found a way to share the Twelves Wood, it is my hope that this sagely immortal will be amenable to reason, and that conflict may be avoided. Blessed as you are with the power of the Echo, you are one of the few among us who may commune with a primal without fear of influence. I would ask, therefore, that you represent us in this most delicate of negotiations.
That's right, I can't be swayed. Unlike you.
The Twelves Wood has suffered enough. Upon this, we and the Sylphs, and I would venture Lord Ramuh himself, are in perfect accord. Let us not endanger our shared home by engaging in unnecessary hostilities. Dear friend, I beseech you, safeguard the peace which exists between our peoples.
I guess. Yep. Head nod. Oh my god,
You have my thanks.
I want one of those. I want a sylph.
Pray make for Little Solace, then. A member of the Order of the Twin Adder awaits you there. He will advise you on how to find the Lord of Levin. An ill wind blows through the forest. Yet, it is not only the Twelves Wood that flinches at its coming. All the lands of Eorzea shiver in dread anticipation. Have care.
I shall do my best. Though I'm not sure I'm the one for the job. If it was like the real me having to say something, like if I had to type something out, I most definitely would not be the right person. I would definitely say the wrong thing. Lieutenant, Fire of the Scions, I was told to expect you. Look at this little tiny chocobo thing. I understand you go to treat with the primal Ramuh himself, an unenviable task.
but one for which I have no doubt you are well suited. I've been told that your fellow Scions are conducting an investigation of the area as we speak, that we might ascertain the location of where the Lord of Levin might be found. I would ask that you abide here until they return with their findings. I feel like they're gonna be here any second now. I was told that a messenger would be sent as soon as your fellow Scions finish their investigation. I do not imagine it'll be much longer. I don't think so either. This one returns, and returns with good tidings. Wise ones have finished searching and have wisely identified the precise location where the touched ones summoned Lord Ramu. Man's is hella dark-skinned. He is, and his eyes are like bright yellow, and his hair is like bleach blonde. Your timing is impeccable, my fluttery friend. Might you be so kind as to escort this good woman to her fellow Scions? It would be this one's pleasure, walking one. Please, please, come with this one. Wait for me, wait. Hold up. He just took off without me. Dodging this whole maze. Ooh, so I started the relic quest for my relic weapon. I had to be like somewhere around here waiting for this like treasure coffer to pop. And I got super lucky. It was right over here. I only had to wait like maybe 20 minutes. It was not bad at all. Wise ones have ventured deep, deep within the Sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones. Well, so this is an escort quest, I presume? Oh, no. Okay, cool. I only had to do one escort quest so far in this game. And out of all the types of quests, like, you know, there's gathering, there's killing, there's looking for things, you know, whatever. Escorts have got to be the most god-awful quest ever created. Ever. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramu, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched one. Yeah, I don't want you to get all mean and nasty, Maxio. And so this one must say farewell for now. Walking one will find wise ones not far from here, to the south. Go in safety, walking one. I'm definitely gonna... Free. So it's actually you. I am relieved. For a moment, I thought we were dealing with another one of those confounded sylph tricksters. I swear, with them wreaking havoc with their skin-changing magics, it's a wonder I was able to finish taking my measurements. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Y'shtola's face when the one impersonating you suddenly showed up. That's quite enough, Papu. Ahem, my apologies. It's not like me to ramble, so... At any rate, as I was saying, I have finished measuring aetheric activity in the area, and am pleased to say I have reached an indisputable conclusion, to wit, that Ramu was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's aetherite. Come, Fire, the Lord of Levin awaits. Alrighty. Okay.
Please talk this cutscene.
Thine order betrays thee, servant of Hydaelyn.
Hydaelyn? Oh, jeez. That is one hell of a beard. How do you talk?
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan.
Right? It puts everyone to shame.
I am Ramu, guardian of the children of the forest.
You can't even see his mouth moving when he's talking.
Thou tramplest
Oh, you
upon
can.
secret soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs?
How does he eat? Does he?
The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest not for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Gridanian or Garlean,
Holy
it
shit.
matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other.
Am I gonna fight the beard first? Hey Excalibur, how are you doing today?
Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man.
The beard is a mini boss. Look at that shit.
Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born?
Doing okay? Good, good. I'm glad to hear it.
It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking?
Not a pretense.
Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon my wayward charges. That they should entrust so precious a gift to thee.
I saw you earlier when I was playing. Oh, are you on Leviathan too?
Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee.
Were you the one that sent me a friend request? It's like Dirk Clavier or something like that.
Very well. I shall consider thy proposal. Shouldst thou survive my trial.
The trial is to trim the beard. My dude is Dirk Clavis. I sent you a friend request. Yep, I was in a cutscene. I heard it come through when I was in a cutscene, and then I did go ahead and accept it.
If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
Oh boy. Oh, that beard though. That beard.
Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from a tome.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord Ramu, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Boy. This striking tree. Now accessible. I guess that's our next thing. Yep.
Yeah, I did accept the
Friend request Excalibur.
I also started a free company. It's called FirePhlyZ. If you would like, I would definitely invite you in.
Alright, so I'm gonna queue up for this dungeon.
Or trial, whatever it's called.
Oops.
Yeah, it's a trial. So we're still in Realm Reborn content. Excellent. Less than 5 minutes, that's not bad at all. Hopefully it's actually less than 5 minutes.
What's the name of the quest that we're on?
11 an impression. This music, though. We're on 11 and impression. Okay. I'm just keeping track on somewhere else which quests I'm doing. Where is the turn in?
Do I have anything else that I can do right now while I'm waiting?
A bunch of crafting quests. Nope. We're gonna do all these dungeons eventually
As well.
The music's it kind of reminds me of like a carnival, doesn't it? A little bit?
Like something that you would expect to hear at a carnival?
Let's look at our hunting logs. Maybe I could do some of those. Yeah, right now. I'm in East Shroud. Hydrate? I will hydrate in just 1 second.
Thank you. I did go get water, but I did not actually, drink it yet.
Thank you so much.
I should do one for Eat Chocolate. Oh my god, I would love that one. I'm gonna do it. I gotta put that on my list. Add eat chocolate as a redeemable, because that'll make my heart happy. And now I gotta add a drinking water or drinking something emote for Jeff. I'm sorry, I bet this crinkling is loud as hell. I'm so sorry. I cannot help it. Good lord, I have to work for this goddamn chocolate. Oh my lord, there we go.
Alright. So this is in Sagoli Desert. Bloodshore. The Sunken Temple. Temple. Iron Lake. I did that one. Halfstone. Xanarak.
If we can't do one of these.
Need an invite for sure?
Absolutely. Oops. Invite. Jesus Christ.
Oh, please.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, so I'm guessing this isn't one where we have to run around. It's literally like one platform or something. My goodness. So does anybody want to place any bets on whether or not we're fighting the beard? That beard is intense. Oh, it won't let me access my friends list right now, but I will as soon as I can. Okay. It's a beard. It's all that static electricity from that goddamn beard. This music's pretty epic for a boss fight. Oh god, I don't know what this means. Jesus. Frozen with fear and unable to execute actions. Okay. That is a long one though, too. 22 seconds. I literally can't do anything, can't move. I'm wondering if that's dodgeable. Oh, shit balls. Everybody seems to be ignoring the ads. For the love of Jesus and all things holy.
Hit people with terror with the lightning. Okay, so we're supposed to hit people who get that terror thing. Good to know. He just got hit with it. Grab the orbs. Only one person grabbed 3 tethered healers.
So I wonder what you're supposed to do when you get tethered. Just...
Huh.
Maybe stay as far... Because it looks like they're staying far away, right? Yeah.
Only one person do it so you don't.
The other... I guess since everybody's just on the boss, we'll just be on the boss.
Almost dead. The one healer's Out of mana. I'm sad that the beard wasn't like something to contend with. We did it. I had no idea what I was doing half the time.
I have taken thy measure, bringer of light. And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine.
Thank you.
Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
I won't stray, I promise.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one.
Regrettable?
In witnessing thy struggle, the truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians. But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
You do you. Alrighty.
Right over. It's closer for me to do this. Oh, we did a lot of dungeons today. 3 of them, right? We did one with... How did the beard battle go? I died one time, but I was rezzed, and, I mean, we beat him. But it was like, it was a big cluster. Like, it seemed... There was one round where we were all killing, like, the ads, and then, like, we ignored them later, kind of, sort of. I don't know. I honestly have... Something about grabbing orbs, something about people being tethered. I don't know. Dare I ask how Ramu received your visit? He was not pleasant, actually. Ooh, Jeff, before I forget. We're gonna skip through this. Complete. Friendless. Invite to new company? There you go. Going off to the Elder Seer. The Elder Seer. Pray, return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus. Oh my god, that mount. I love it. Oh my god, where are you going? Directly for the Lotus stand. The Conjurer at Nofika's altar will be expecting you. Fare you well, Fire. Hotness. I love it. I really do. The more that I hear it and the more that I keep saying it, the more I'm loving it, if that makes sense. Okay, I
think this is a good stopping point for me, because I do need to rest a little bit. It's been a day, so I'm gonna this up. What do you guys want to watch? These are our choices. RE1R speedrun. I don't know what that is. This person's not sharing what they're streaming. Don't kill me, I'm just a beetle. Oh, Hollow Knight. So we got Hollow Knight as a choice. We've got Cats Everywhere. That's Janella. We rated her yesterday, so I don't really want to rate her again. Retro Gaming Lounge. Streaming Getting Dubs. You know what that is? Enter Arena Like Warriors. We feast with the gods. I know what that is. How about Hollow Knight? Is Hollow Knight good? I'm gonna do Hollow Knight. But before I do any of that business, I did want to take a second and say thank you to everybody. I don't want to load it and then, you know, it sends you away in the middle of me talking. Yesterday was the 31st day of streaming, I think it was. So today's day 32. So a month straight of streaming. I only had 1 day break. I did want to say thank you to everybody that, especially like Though Darkness, you've been here every single day. Faye, you've been here every single day. And everybody else, you've been here a lot. Especially like if we're chatting and stuff like that, like you guys are typing in chat and I'm talking, like, thank you so much for all of you that have been here through this crazy ride so far in this little, you know, endeavor of streaming. So thank you everybody who continues to come back and watch me. And I mean, I'm just playing a game, I'm trying to have fun and trying to be funny, and I absolutely love it, and I love you guys. So thank you so much. With that, we're gonna go ahead and go raid Clumsy. She's playing Hollow Knight. If you are interested in playing with me or any of the people that I talk to, we're on Leviathan. I have a free company. It's called FireFighters. I also have a cross-world link shell that I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called FFXIV Official. So that way, you know, we could chat cross-realm and stuff in-game outside of the stream. But yeah, so thank you everybody, and I will see you guys, or, you know, read you guys tomorrow, and we're gonna go raid Clumsy. Please be nice. And now I have to do that awkward thing where I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. It takes a few seconds for all of it to load, and I just have to keep talking while those seconds count down for me. Boom, it's ready. Okay, bye guys.